helped me out. He helped me. He supported me no end. And you know, I want to see this end up doing good for him. You know, so if you want to get in shape, go to dickexton.com.
Okay, so it's a training site. It's like,
yeah. Oh, he's a trainer. No, he's a serious trainer. You know, that's what he does. He's a boxing trainer. I mean, you know, obviously he trained his brother Mickey Ward to be a world champion. He trained me for this into learning his style of fighting. Dropped 30 pounds like that, sparring with him.
Is that how you lost the weight for this?
Yeah, I did it through sparring. Yeah.
Really?
It's a whole different thing when somebody might just hit you. You suddenly get very fit very quickly. You know?
Maybe it's not as drastic as it looked on screen, but it looked like you lost a tremendous amount of weight. You know, similar to like way back in the.
Well, we had to. No, it was nothing like the Machinist. You know, because Machinist, I had to be able to move. And the Machinist, I couldn't really bloody move. This, I had to get it to that cusp. I never stepped on a scale. I didn't look at any numbers or anything like that. I had to look like a welterweight, you know. So I don't naturally look like a welterweight. So I had to get down to that. Excuse me. But then get right on the cusp where with makeup we were able to have him be the crackhead. But then also after he cleaned up after jail and managed that without the luxury of being able to change weight at all because we had a short shooting schedule. You know?
Losing that weight and then having to bulk up for something when you're doing another action film or another film like that, is it hard? Is it getting hard? Is it
it's hard. Oh God, it's hard. Everyone says to me, "Oh, you do it a lot. It's easy, right?" No, but it's not. It's never easy. It's as tedious and horrible for me as it is for anybody. I'm starving whilst I'm doing it. You know, it's not easy. Putting the weight on is easy. Of course it is. But no, every time it's tough. I don't go looking for it. I just find these characters. I go, man, I want to play that part, and then it dawns on me like 10 days later. I go, damn, I've done it again. I've bloody gone and done it again.
So when you met him, though, did that make it easier? Was there something about him that made your choice to take this role in this film?
I'd already chosen to take it before I met Dickie, you know, and then it was just the hope that he was going to want to help me out with it, and I've never had that experience before, and I wish I could have it on every single movie, you know? I mean, actually going to the place, hanging out with the real guy, going to the real places, going to the bars, the house, the gym, the crack houses, meeting the policeman who've arrested him so many times, seeing where this went down, actually walking the town with him, seeing how he is like the mayor of the streets of Lowell, then coming back over, you know, we all hung out at Mark's house, he's got a boxing ring, we were just there morning through night, hanging out, sparring, doing all that, you know, unbelievable. I've just been able to have that access to him and him trusting me with that.
Is Dickie more? Is he more sort of realistic about what happened?
Depends when you catch him. You know, I think he is now. But listen, I would find it so tricky having people making a movie of my life.
Yeah.
I would want every moment to be my best moments, but that doesn't make an interesting movie.
You watch the fight and you'll see the plan.
Hey, Meg, what is it? You're scared, embarrassed because you don't even have a plan on your brother. Just tell me. Go. You gotta run against this guy. Let him punch himself out. Take him to the body, right? Get inside. Switch stances like you're gonna work his right. Hit him on the left.
You ain't me. All right, you can't be me. You had a hard enough time being you when you had your chance, and that's why you're in here. All right? I'll fight Sanchez the way I fight.
I'd get him alone and be chatting with him, and man, he just adores his little brother. He cannot believe how well his little brother's done, and is so proud of his own involvement in having trained him. And just, you know, to him it is everything that his brother managed to be world champ, you know. And of course, Dickie knew that he squandered. He knew that he didn't realize how good he was, and if he'd have just had that discipline, and if he had had somebody pushing him the way that he pushed Mickey, that he could have been world champ. Of course, you're always going to have regrets about that, but he's got the satisfaction of knowing that they came together, the two brothers united, and that bond came through and showed itself in Mickey's World Championship.